Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So this is our like veteran appreciation class. We put it together at the last minute. I wasn't supposed to be in town, and I said, "Hey, we're going to put it together." And any veterans in the room? We invited a bunch. Awesome. Welcome. We're a shy group, right? So you and me are the only ones, but welcome. So we're going to do 75 minutes. And let's just begin. Child's pose. And start. Bo is going to have her hands on you, so you'll have both of us assisting. Thank you, Bo, for being here and supporting. Yeah, right? Nice. I like that. So start with just deep breathing in and out through your nose, and we're going to do that the whole class. So Ujjayi breathing. It's the first pillar of our 5 pillars that we use in our practice. And the breath is just something that's going to really sink you into your practice. It's going to guide the way you practice. It's going to guide the way you feel on your mat. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, create foundation right off the bat here. So feel how you're pressing into your mat. And keep the breath generating. So foundation's another one of our pillars. And then drishti. We're going to bring drishti in, or focus, where we set our eyes. So every pose will set our eyes to create drishti, create focus. Yeah, charge your breathing up even more. So deeper inhales, deeper exhales. Walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll pose, hands inside, opposite elbows. Hinge at your hips. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Oh, chapstick. A deep breathing here. Create length in your hamstrings. Probably the first time you're getting into those this morning. Drop your hands down to your mat. And let's roll up nice and easy to extended mountain pose. Look up, stretch. Like first morning stretch to lengthen and get big. Hands to heart center. 3 ohms. Deep inhale. Extended mountain pose, reach up, fold forward, empty out. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Low push-up position or chaturanga. Upward facing dog, press the ground away, open your shoulders, look up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Cool, and just breathe right here. So breathing, foundation, drishti, like really focus on those right now. And we'll bring the others in as we flow, as we generate heat in our bodies. So deep, deep breathing. Stay with it. Big breath in. Fill up. Exhale. Empty out. Look forward. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Look up. Press down. Fold, empty out. Halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga all the way down. Upward facing dog, open up, look up. Down dog, empty out. Cool, press down. So, on this Veterans Day weekend, just speaking about like what it is to be a veteran or what it is to serve. And so I was in the Marine Corps, and it was the first real community that I ever found. And it's basically, you know, that's what we try to start or create here at the studio is community. And really, you know, it was the first time in my life when I was in the Marine Corps that, like, there was somebody for me, and I was somebody for others. So a lot of people don't really get that connection on, like, really what it's like to be in community. Big inhale, big exhale. Look forward, step or float, halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain pose, reach up, look up, exhale, fold forward, empty out. Halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Engage your legs, squeeze in, down dog, empty out. Yeah, really the opportunity to know somebody really well. Like, I remember knowing my, you know, Marines better than I knew my own family. Like, knowing that anything that comes up, like, they could possibly have been there before and they had a solution. And it's a dream of mine to create that kind of community here, you know, where your fellow yogi has been through stuff that you've been through, and share, like, generously with each other. Big inhale, big exhale. Look forward, step or float, halfway lift, lengthen, fold, extended mountain pose, reach up, fold, empty out. Halfway lift, chaturanga, flow. Upward facing dog, engage your legs, down dog, empty out. Spread your fingers wide, so let's create a more stable foundation. And draw your outer shins in, so the legs are staying engaged. And soften your knees a little bit. Big inhale, big exhale. Look forward, step or float, halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain pose, reach and rise, look up, fold, empty out. Lift halfway, chaturanga, upward facing dog, strong arms, press the ground down, exhale back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. So let the breath flow in, let the breath flow out. And as you press into your foundation, into your mat, like, be willing to feel something come back up, like a rebound pulling back up into your body. Inhale, empty, look forward, step or float, halfway lift, lengthen, fold. Thunderbolt pose, squeeze in. Yeah, knees, maybe just a little space between your knees, outer shins drawing in, and find that drishti, that focus. Yeah, be here. So when the heat starts to generate, so tapas, another one of our pillars, like, go with it. Let the heat wring you out. Let the heat soften your muscles. Fold forward. Half lift. Chaturanga, flow through. Up dog, press the ground away. Engage your legs. Down dog, empty out. Right side, warrior one, step forward. So press down to the bones of your feet and press into the outside edge of your left foot. Yeah, so create this pose intentionally from the floor up through your legs, engage the leg muscles to the bone, and then open your upper body. See what kind of opening you can create. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Up dog, inhale, core pulls in, down dog, empty out, left side, warrior one. So same thing, be intentional, set your pose up from the floor to the core. Drive your left knee a little further forward. Inhale, reach up higher. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through. Upward facing dog, inhale, open up, thoracic spine in, down dog, empty out. 5 breaths here. So yeah, down dog is always going to be here for you. We're going to start to flow here, coming up. So you're going to get to breathe and move and really get in the experience of your breath, like moving your body. Inhale. Empty out. Look forward, step or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Squeeze in, reach up. Fold, empty out. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior one. Together, step up, reach. Exhale, release, flow through. Inhale, open up, thoracic spine in. Down dog, empty out. Left side, warrior one. Press down, pull in, reach up. Release and flow. Big inhales, fill up. Big exhales, empty out. At drishti, straight to drishti. Notice where your eyes go. You know, if you have wandering eyes, like your mind catches up and your mind starts to wander. If we focus on one point, one destination, we stay here, we stay present in the body. Big inhale, big exhale. Step or float forward. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, squeeze in, reach up, look up, fold, empty out. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, open up, look up. Down dog, empty out. Right side, warrior one. Stay in the flow. Press down, pull in, reach. Exhale, release, flow through. Inhale, open up dog. Exhale, empty out. Down dog. Left side, warrior one, go for it. Feel your feet press in, reach up. Exhale, release, flow through. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome work. Press into the mat. Found another brother right there. Big breathing. Yeah, you know, once you're, at least in the Marine Corps, you know, once you've like gone through boot camp, people you go through with, you know forever. The people in your units, you know forever. Like, literally, I haven't been in since, I don't know, 15, 20 years. God, that sounds like a long time. And I can make a call and somebody can be there right now. Inhale, empty out, step or float forward, halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, squeeze in, fold. Half lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side, warrior one, step forward, reach up. Release, hands to the mat and flow. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale, left side. Step forward, press down, pull in, reach, and flow. Hands to the mat. Inhale, open up. Exhale, empty out. Big toes to touch behind you. And reach your right heel back and up. So create length on the right side of your body. Keep your hips level. So inner rotation of your right thigh bone. And think about pointing your right pinky toe down towards the mat. Bend your right knee, stack your right hip, go for flip dog. Come all the way over, press down, reach up with your hips. Yeah, full wheel if it's there for you. Can you reach your right hand down to the mat, press your hips up towards the sky. High plank, side plank, right side. Spread the fingers on your right hand to create a foundation, and then really lift your left arm straight to the ceiling. And then maybe your left leg up to the ceiling. Yeah? So always looking for somewhere new to go. We don't want your practice getting boring. High push-up, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale. Down dog, empty out. Left heel back and up. Create length on the left side of your body. Bend your left knee. Go for it. Flip dog or full wheel. Feel your feet press down. Engage your leg muscles to the bone. And pull your thoracic spine in to create a little space. To lift up higher. To go a little further. Yeah, be courageous. High push-up. Side plank, left hand down. Reach your right arm up. Core pulls in. Yeah, straight to your right foot. So go big right off the bat. Right, we're warmed up. It's warm in here. Activate your feet. Yeah, keep your right foot activated. Reach up even higher. Yeah, reach for the sky. High push up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Thoracic spine in, look up. Down dog, empty out. Right side crescent lunge, straight to it. From the bones of your feet, press down into the mat. And then pull your leg muscles to the bone. So creating stira or strength in the lower body to really allow the upper body to open up. So creating balanced action everywhere we look in every pose. Sit a little lower. Drive your right knee a little further forward. Think about your right thigh level to the mat. Ready, set. Hands to heart center. Big inhale, fill. Exhale, twist to the right. And keep your legs engaged. Open up. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Yeah, use a modification. Keep your lower body really rock solid, like concrete and steel foundation. Yeah, good job. Warrior 2, open up. Press down into your feet. Keep your legs engaged. And then drishti, right over your right fingertip. Like what's there for you to stay in your body and out of that fight or flight? And notice where the mind goes. You know, looking for a way out instead of staying right here. Messing with Kaylee here. She just got back from, I'm sorry, Alea, I can't even say her name. Oh my God. You know what? Everyone makes a mistake on that name, right? Just got back from level 1 where she absolutely killed it. So we do these week-long trainings, and Alea jumped on like, I don't know, 3 weeks before. She was just a big fat yes for it. Side angle, come down. And so great watching students from our community just go to trainings, these week-long trainings, and just really find some kind of transformation in their practice and their life. So you're all invited. There's another one in February in Sedona, I think. Big breath in, fill up, sink a little deeper. Yeah, no, we're not going anywhere just yet, right? Yeah, if there's another deeper pose you can find from here, go. And be in this practice, like be in this pose. Alea. I'll get it right. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Flow through all the way back to downward facing dog on your own breath. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Go back. Left side. Crescent lunge. So again, starting from your foundation, right? Starting from your feet. From the bones of your feet, press down. And then engagement of your lower body. Muscle pulls into bone. Outer shins of both legs are drawing in. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Twist. Just start with pressing the palms of your hands together to create that nice deep twist, and then open up. Reach your left arm to the ceiling. Yeah, modify how you need to. There's an arm balance in here. If anyone's got one, go there. You're Kaylee, not her. Warrior 2, keep your left thigh level and press into the outside edge of your right foot. Yeah, go with drishti, go with breath. Like use the 5 pillars to stay present. Feel your foundation. Side angle, come on down. Yeah, your version, left hand on a block or left forearm on your left thigh or a bind. So modify up, modify down. Anything it takes to keep you here on your mat in your practice, like go there. And really sometimes it's bringing it up a couple notches. And then sometimes it's bringing it down. Like what's in your space. Three more deep, deep breaths. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through all the way back to down dog again on your own. Press the ground away, big inhale, thoracic spine in. Exhale, back down dog. One big breath in here, fill up. Exhale, empty out. Yeah, look forward, step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift, fold. Thunderbolt pose, squeeze in. Yeah, chair pose. Big toes to touch here. Cool, and set this pose up for for being in the pose, not looking for a way out, not looking to hit the exit button. Bring the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button. Yeah, pull the pit of your belly in towards the spine. And then push the gas pedal so you sit a little lower. Hands to heart center. Big inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. You can open up, reach your right arm up, left arm down, or side crow. Two more breaths. Big inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, create the space for a deeper twist. Last one, inhale, pull in. Stay for the exhale. Chair pose. Sit low. Fold forward, empty out. Big toe grab. Heel toe your feet out to hips distance. Reach down, grab, hold. As you exhale, really reach the crown of your head down towards the mat. And stay with your foundation. Yeah, pressing down, having an awareness how you're pressing into the mat. And let your head go. You shake it back and forth if you need to. Release, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet back together. Thunderbolt pose, come back into it. Get deeper this time. Like you've been here once before. What do you need to do to step it up? Like up it just one more level. Reach your fingertips straight up and engage your fingertips. So sharp, bright fingers. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Twist left. That core pulls in. Feet press down. And lengthen your spine on your inhales. Twist your spine on your exhales. Side crows. Go for it. Press. Thunderbolt pose, come back. Feel your feet. Press the mounds of each big toe down. Press the center of each heel down. And lift up from there. You stay squatted, lift up. Fold forward, empty out. Heel toe your feet out to hips distance. Palms underneath your feet. Gorilla asana. Yeah, unclutch. Release, like feel the tension in your body or release the tension in your body. Half lift, crow pose. Spread your fingers wide. Place them on the front of your mat pretty wide so your knees can come to the back of your upper arms. Core pulls in. Yeah, pull your core in. Set your drishti and take flight. Activate your feet. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga flow. All the way back to downward facing dog. Up dog. Annie just kicked me. Down dog. Big inhale. Pull in. Big exhale. Empty out. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Step or float to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Look up. Eagle right side. Right arm under. Right leg over. Create a bind here. Squeeze into center line. Elbows up to shoulder height. Ring out here. Like take it as a concept to really ring out and ring something out. Like something that's not working for you, something that's not serving you. Maybe it's an argument you've had with your boss or your spouse or your friend for too long. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Left side eagle, left arm under, left leg over. The harder you squeeze, the more tapas or heat we can create in our body. And that's really what we're up to in this class, is really creating enough heat to really wring us out, to clean us out, to purify. All those fancy yoga words. Squeeze in even tighter. Extended mountain pose, right side eagle. Right arm under, right leg over. Pull your belly button in towards the spine. So core engagement, and tuck your tailbone down. Ready, set. Oh, there it is. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Left side eagle. Left arm under, left leg over. Yeah, elbows up, shoulders to the back of the room. Extended mountain pose, reach, standing leg raise, right side. Grab your right toe or your right foot. Modify to your knee if the toe and the foot don't work. If it's too far out for you, or use a strap. Start with kicking out and then opening up to the right. Help your partner, or your neighbor, right? Creating community, creating support. They're sweaty. Don't worry about it. You're sweaty too. And it doesn't smell too bad in this room. Usually, yeah. Right foot back to center. Right foot level to the deck. And reach your arms straight up. Bring your right foot, I got you. And then shoulders over hips. That core pulls in. And airplane pose, right side. Press through the center of your heel. Level your hips. Yeah, your right heel. Yeah, perfect. Or point your right pinky toe down towards the mat. That works too. Half moon. Press your left hand into a block. Need a block here. I got the block for you right here. Pull into center line. And then express out into the room. Like really feel the energy pressing down into the mat and then pulling it back up into your body to create this pose from the floor to the core and then out to extremities. And look up. Chapasana if you have it. Grab your back foot. A deeper expansion, a deeper expression, a real opening up. Forward fold, empty out. Yeah, let that one go. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Standing leg raise on the left. Grab your left toe, your left foot, your left knee. And then kick out. Yeah, open up to the left. Drift your focus out to the right. Help your neighbor. Create length. Reach the crown of your head straight up. Create equal side bodies. And left foot back to center. Kick out. I got you this time. Activate your toes. Yeah, your feet are active. Your toes are active. Airplane pose. Go for it. Feel your foundation. Press into the mat. Level your hips. Yeah, drop your left hip down towards the mat. Half moon. Stack your left hip over your right. Stack your left shoulder over your right. And press down into the floor. Pull that rebound energy back up into your body and then out to your extremities. So think about coming from extremities into core and then back from core out into extremities. Look up. Deep breathing. Fill up. Fold forward. Exhale. Empty out. Whoa. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Look up. Reach up. Dancer right side. Reach back with your right hand. Grab your right foot. Create a solid foundation. Soften your left knee. Bring your right knee into center line. That'll drop your right hip. Ooh. Extended mountain pose. Reach up, look up. Dancer left side. Yeah, nice smooth transition. Use your breath. Use your drishti. Like stay focused. Right? And it starts with that. It starts with your gaze. One single point. Oh, God. Oh, wow. For 5, 4, I'm keeping Annie in the pose even longer. 3, 2, 1. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Dancer right side. Let's do it again. Press down. Pull in. Express out. Feel your feet press, or your left foot press into the mat. Like feel the bones of your left foot press into the mat. Pull up into your pelvis, into your core, and express out. Nice. Left side dancer. Smooth transition. Go for it. Use your breathing. Mountain pose. Hands by your side. Be right here. Take a couple breaths. Inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Inhale. Pull in. Exhale. Tree pose. Right side. Right sole of your foot above or below your knee. So bring it back into center line here. Working at our edges and dancer pose. So really try to get solid. Pull into center line. Engage your lower body so it creates an opening in your upper body. And then what are your options here? Like you can really look up and expand this pose to fit you. And it might mean, yeah, you go back a little bit. You go for the back bend. So strong enough lower body. The stira creates that sukha in the upper body. So look up and go back. Like be willing to come apart in this pose. And what's the worst that can happen? You start again. Nice, Alea. Look, I said it right. And left side, tree pose. Stira sukha of the pose. Strengthen your lower body. Open your upper body. So start with your foundation, the bones of your feet pressing in, the muscles of the legs pulling in, a full engagement. And then take it out to your edge. Look up, look back, open up. Be a space to open up in this space. A few more breaths. and mountain pose. Hands by your side. Open your shoulders. Thoracic spine in. Get broad across your collarbones. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Chaturanga all the way down. Upward facing dog. Open up. Look up. Down dog. Empty out. Right side warrior one. Straight to it. Press down. Pull up. Reach up. Open up. Warrior two. Triangle right side. Straighten your right leg. So start here again with your feet. The bones of your feet engaging your legs. Like pull the muscle to bone into your pelvis and then open up your upper body. Feel the pressing down, grounding you down, creating a grounding, and keep your legs engaged. So that's what's going to create that. Tuck your right hip underneath as your left hip pulls back to the mural. Press down, lift up to standing, wide-legged side-facing forward fold towards the entry doors. Inhale, look up, hands on your hips. Exhale, fold forward, empty out. We're going to take a few breaths here. So if inversions are something that sounds like a good idea, go for it. Maybe if it's something that doesn't sound like a good idea, it's better to even go for it. Yeah, where's your edge today? If you roll over on somebody, that's cool. One more breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, halfway lift, so long straight spine. And then exhale, fold forward. One big breath up all the way to standing. Namaste, front facing forward fold. Right foot points forward. Step your left foot up so your hips are parallel with the front wall. Lengthen your spine. Bend at your hips, fold forward. Keep a straight spine. And level hips. Twisted triangle, press your left hand into a block or the mat, reach your right arm straight up. Lengthen your spine and twist your spine. One more, inhale, fill up, pull into core. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through all the way back to downward facing dog on your own breath. Big inhale, open up. Big exhale, empty out. Left side, warrior one. Step forward with one breath. As you exhale, open up to warrior two. Triangle left side, straighten your left leg. Feet, legs, pelvis, and then upper body. So really start from the base, work up and in, keeping your legs rock solid. So that creates foundation, that creates grounding. And then that stira in the lower body creates the sukha in the upper body, the ability to open up. Press down through your feet, stand up. Wide-legged side facing forward fold on this side. Hands interlock behind your body this time. Open your shoulders, look up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Lead with your knuckles. Reach your knuckles towards the mural. Drop your head and soften your knees. So prevent that locking out of your knees. So create the, keep the blood flow flowing there. So one of the first things we learn at boot camp, if you're a Marine in here, right, is not to lock your knees because it cuts the blood flow off. And I found that out the hard way. Like my first day in boot camp, I've passed out because I locked my knees. I fell and hit a table, and for like the first 3 weeks, I had this horrible like gash on my front lip and and my forehead. Of course, the drill instructors all gave me some kind of name about it, and it was because they thought I had a sexually transmitted disease. Stay away from Solvera. There's something wrong with him. Don't let him use your water bottle, your canteen. Drop your hands down towards the deck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Yeah, this way. Yeah, reach up, all the way up. And then bend your knees. So horse pose towards the mural. Yeah, bend even deeper. So get into this one. And stay here, breathe. You can bring your hands down to heart center. Lengthen your legs, stand up, and then namaste, front facing forward fold on this side. Point your left foot forward, step your right foot up, so hips parallel to the front wall. Inhale, and then fold. Core pulls in. Thoracic spine draws in. Twisting triangle. Press your right hand into the mat or a block. Reach your left arm straight up. Create this powerful twisting, powerful grounding. Yeah, from extremities to core. Pull in, and then from core out to extremities, express out. Yeah, all in the breathing of it. Inhale, pull. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through. Upward facing dog, engage your legs, engage your core. Down dog, empty out. Big inhale, big exhale through your nose. One more, inhale. Exhale. High plank. Soften your elbows here. So find the just right. Like find the balanced action here. And then bring it all the way down to the deck. Take a couple breaths. Right ear or left ear on the mat. Like if you're afraid to open your eyes and check out your community next to you, just think about that. What's holding you back from connecting, making a connection with another human being? It's something that I also remember serving, like you work hard together, you eat together like every day, you're sleeping in the same quarters together, you're sweating on each other, right? And somehow that just deepens this bond between people. So think of that in here. Like we're all in it together. Locust pose. Interlock your knuckles behind your body. Engage your legs and open up. Really press down through your hip bones. Open up. Look up. Notice where your eyes are going. Like stay in the work. Oh. And release, nice and easy, come down. Big breath in, big exhale out. Locust pose. Arms out to a T this time. And yeah, you're gonna have to touch somebody if they're there, right? As community, like we're all holding on as if your life depended on it. Engage, pull in, press your hips down. Engage, come up higher, breathe deeper. Yeah, help your neighbor, lift them up. Or if it's way too easy for them, like give them a little push down. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come up, press your hips into the mat. Come on, one more. Push up and release. Come down. Nice. Nice work. Floor bow. Bend your knees, reach back, grab hold. Engage your legs, press your thighs into the mat and open up. Huge opening here. Engage your feet. Like toes to the back of the room, soles of your feet straight up to the ceiling. Open up through your collarbones, open up through your heart. Right? We practice this here, and just maybe if you have a closed off heart, this heart opening will help you open it up. Release, come down. Yeah, take a big breath in. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Reach back, floor bow. Engage, pull in, lift up, and you're going to roll like a turtle off to your right. Go for it. I dislike this pose so much, and I'm so afraid that there's so many teachers in the room that they're going to do it when I'm in their class. So I usually avoid doing this pose because I don't want them catching on and doing it. Bow, please. Come back to the center. Lift up, expand, reach your feet to the ceiling, and go to the left side. Turtle bow, I don't know. Come back to center, press your hips into the mat. Feet to the ceiling for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, nice and easy. Yeah. Windshield wiper your feet back and forth. I create a release in your lower spine. Upward facing dog, a real strong, powerful up dog right here. So thighs are off the mat. Most of the weight is on your feet, well, in your hands. Soften your elbows. Open your shoulders. Look up. Higher. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big giant exhale out. Look forward, step or float to the front of your mat. And then, yeah, come on down onto your seat. Cool. Bridge pose. Stack your knees over your heels. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's also the biggest transition that we get a drink with. I don't know what it is. I do it too. I'm guilty. It's like, hey, I'm on my butt. I'm doing this. Press down, lift up. And it's such an important time, this lead in to what's coming next, to really let your spine wake up. Because again, we're going somewhere bigger. Press your feet into the mat a little harder to lift your hips up a little higher. And nice and easy, come down. Okay, big breath in. Big cleansing breath out like you just got here to your mat. Wheel pose, hands by the side of your head. Press down, lift up, hips to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. So big breath in to create a rest. Exhale to release what's holding you back. Wheel pose, go for it. It's only 5 seconds, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Breathe in, fill up. Breathe out, empty out. Wheel pose, I think it's number 3. Press down, lift up. Engage your legs, muscle to bone connection. If this is way too easy for you, lift your right leg up to the ceiling. And then your left leg, yeah, like a dance. Tuck your chin, come down. Big breath in. Big exhale out. So these are the magic next two. This is what creates transformation in an instant. Believe me, I've seen it happen. Wheel pose, go for it. Hands by the side of your head. Press down, lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Big breath in, nice work. Big breath out, last one. Go for it. Press down, lift up, hips to the ceiling. What are you capable of? You're definitely capable of this. Your mind might tell you no, but your body is still here on the mat and capable of 5, 4, 3. Tara's not even she's it's the easiest thing in the world here. Oh my God, impressive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Nice work. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet touching, knees out. So I get the opportunity to work with a number of different veteran groups, everywhere from Team Red, White, and Blue to some MARSOC, Marine Raiders, Special Operations guys, and then another group inside San Quentin that are veterans. When everything goes wrong when you try to transition out of the service, right? And it's such a gift to be able to to serve those communities. And for me, I will continue doing it and try to bring yoga to our veteran community with till my last breath, until there's no need for it. And believe me, there's a need. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet, pull into your hips. And feet straight up to the ceiling. So we're going to bring our right foot down to the mat. Keep your left foot strong and straight. And we're going to pulse up with our shoulders and our head. And we're going to keep our legs there. Go for it for, I don't know, let's just keep going until it seems like you guys are getting tired. Don't make it look like you're getting tired if you're not tired. Stop it, Kaylee. Yeah, just pulse up, up. A core workout, the core, the center of the body that connects the upper and lower body. Like we really move from our core. So to strengthen it is important. Switch legs. Strong, straight legs. So press through the arches of your feet. So your baby toes pull back towards your knees. Just keep with your breathing. Keep with your breath. Right? I hold my breath here and I can't figure out why I start to see stars. Both feet straight up. Strong, straight legs. Hands underneath your hips. And then come down 30% of the way. Drishti, straight up to the ceiling. So that's going to really keep you in your practice. Come down another 30. Spread your toes. Tickle them if you have to, Bo. Oh, look at the toes there. That's amazing. Okay, 6 inches from the mat. Sorry, did I forget about you guys? Feet up, all the way up, 90. Down 30. Spread your toes, flex your toes. Come down another 30. Okay, 6 inches from the mat. Take a peek at your toes. All the way up. Last set like this. Down 30. Down 30. 6 inches. Don't let anybody push them too far down. Yes, there we go. All the way up. Abdominals twist. Hands behind your head. Right knee to left elbow. Go for it. And stay with your flow. Just keep going. Strong, straight legs. Press straight out. Come straight back. Okay, now speed it up. Yeah, a little faster. A little faster. Like your life depended on it. Or what better yet, like somebody else's life depended on it. Yeah, notice how everybody starts to kick a little harder. Right? That's a good sign. And then now slow down. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, even slower. And then pause. Right elbow to left knee. Squeeze in. Can you make contact? Okay, switch. Make contact. I believe you can do it. Okay, and squeeze in. Wrap up. Forehead to your knees. Okay, rock and roll to boat pose. High boat. Navasana. Any sailors in this group? Shoulder blades pull in. Strong, straight legs. Press through your arches. Again, flex your toes. Spread your toes. Guys are making it look way easy, right, Bo? Damn. Okay, low bow. Let's turn it up a little bit. High boat, come up. Low boat, go down. High boat, low boat. Oh, high boat, rock and roll vinyasa all the way back to downward facing dog. Yeah, enjoy the vinyasa. Like, let the vinyasa reset your body. Like, move every joint as you flow through. Half pigeon on the right side. Half. And come right into this one. Lengthen your back leg. Tuck your left toe. It helps engage your back leg. I kind of like that way better. And your left leg. And then your left leg goes straight back. So notice if your left leg's out to the left of your mat, bring it straight back. So the last group of Marines I got to work with were some MARSOC guys, so special operators, and we met out at a retreat center way out northern Colorado, and they had just recently buried their last guy. That they lost 16, which is more than half of their team. I don't know, a couple months ago, it was on the news. The H1 or a 130 aircraft went down, and like just knowing what kind of community these guys are and what they need to do to like keep themselves safe, keep their team safe. There was no time for grief, really. They got this 1 week with me and a nonprofit called the Raider Project out at this ranch. And really 1 week is not even enough to try to, wrap your head around losing 16 of your brothers. I mean, and they're really, the bond that they have in this community is is just amazing. I asked one of the kids, and I call them kids pretty much. I said, "What's your biggest fear? What scares you? What's your and I was expecting, IEDs, improvised explosive devices, and in Afghanistan or Iraq, or a plane crash or a helicopter crash." And his biggest fear was that he chews too much tobacco and that he might get mouth cancer and he won't be able to deploy with his brothers. And I couldn't even really wrap my head around that he's not afraid for himself. He's afraid that he can't deploy and protect and be there with his brothers when the shit hits the fan. And it's like it's something that like we as civilians don't even, I really truly can't wrap my head around it. I understand it, but to live in a community where like the yogi next to you will push you out of the way and get hit by a car before the car hits you is it's a pretty amazing community to live in. Let's switch sides. Downward facing dog. And then left side, half pigeon. So when these guys transition out and become veterans, transition is not an easy thing for them. They go from literally being on the ground, doing bad things to bad people, to trying to integrate back into our society. And, one of the biggest things I talk to them about is that, you need to get some tools. You need to get some tools that don't get you ending like another community that I serve, which is inside San Quentin. Most of the guys in there are all there from the results of their PTSD or their trauma, whether it was in Vietnam, whether it was in, I think I might even have a Korean War guy in there. They have the tools to be destructive, and oftentimes no tools to get out of that pattern. Double pigeon on the right. So right shin's going to stack over your left shin. Flex your toes. So toes are flexed and activated. So another thing, and I usually try to make a call or send an email to a really good friend of mine. I used to do it around Veterans Day or Memorial Day, is the families that have to you know, their soldiers, their Marines, their sailors deploy, and you know, they're back home, and sometimes they get those calls, and sometimes they get, you know, people visiting them in uniforms, which is never good. So I have a really good friend that lost a brother, truly his brother, in Iraq. And, you know, it changes everything. Changes families. It tears families apart. So, you know, I understand that it's not just the service member serving. It's the entire family. Switch sides. Again, activate your feet. Press down through your sit bones. And if a forward fold is there for you, go for it. And tabletop, roll back, bring your hands behind your, bend your knees, press down, lift up. Your thoracic spine in towards the chest. Open your collarbones. Fish pose, hands underneath your hips. Let your elbows draw into center line. Open your shoulders, strengthen your legs, so strong straight legs. And see if you can bring the top of your head down towards the mat or the floor. And release, shoulder stand or waterfall, Vipakrita Parani. I only use Sanskrit words to make me look smart. So one of the things in Baptiste yoga is we don't use a lot of Sanskrit. I've actually had students come in and say, why don't you use Sanskrit? And I mean, because there's English words for it. Yoga is such steeped in tradition, you know? But we're creating a new tradition. My idea is that if we want to approach more communities like the military community, like we have to stop making it so weird. Plow pose, feet towards the mat, right? Like I cannot get a cowboy in there and say Vipakrita Parani, or not many construction workers, or yeah. Deaf man's pose. Deaf person's pose, we say in San Francisco. People get sensitive. Purple towels, yeah. Just a couple more breaths here. And then nice, easy roll out. That wasn't a couple more breaths, but yeah, come on, roll out. That was a fakie. And then bring your right knee into your body, give it a good squeeze, and a deep exhale, twist to the left. Lengthen your left leg, and deep, deep twist. Ready, Tara? Set. Ooh, yeah. And switch sides. We're bringing presence. but before you go to Savasana, so you're not waiting for it. A deep twist. Supta Baddha Konasana. Savasana. Stretch out. Reach your hands to the back of the room, feet to the front. Yeah, create length. And bring your knees into your body. Roll over onto your side. Keeping your eyes closed, come up to a seat. And hands to heart center. We're going to seal our practice with 3 Ohms. One last opportunity to share in community, 1 sound, 1 breath, 1 voice. Inhale. Thumbs to forehead center, press in. Namaste. Nice work, yogis. Cool, so something that we have on the schedule or coming up is a mindful resilience training that Veteran Project is putting on. If you are a veteran or know a veteran, you can get a scholarship to it. It's not that expensive anyway, but it's going to be here first part of the year. You know, Bo? Holy cow, how do you, February 24th. So yeah, sign up for it. Great practices. You don't need to be a teacher to take it. It's great information in there. What else do we have on the, we have teacher training coming up for sure. And it's filling up and we're going to take like 15. So if you want to join our teacher training and teach from up here, take my space, you're welcome to it. Get online and sign up for it pretty quick. And then we have Happy Hips and Healthy Hearts with Ducky, December 10th from 2 to 4 p.m. There's a lot of other stuff. Look at the website. Come back. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a Veterans Day weekend. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Ooh. Let me go turn that off. I will be right back.